It's a pretty cool car.
Oh, cheers.
Finally, I'm out on the KTM. The weather has allowed me a bit of spankage. And this video, God, how long have I been trying to make it? Been trying to make it forever. When I originally first won it, I took it straight down to Almeria. I hadn't actually even won it just at that point, but I was like, hey guys, I wanted to make a video showing off how cool I was that I could ride this on a circuit and how cool the bike was. And it was ripping it up, and I was loving every minute of it. And then I crashed it. Nothing too serious, but a crash nonetheless. So that kind of put an end to the awesome video I was going to make. And then I rung up KTM and I was like, hi, yeah, I've crashed your bike. And they're like, yeah, well, it's your bike now, so you've got to fix it. I was like, oh, fair enough. But they did help me out and put me in touch with KTM Centre Hemel Hempstead, who basically gave me the parts I needed at cost, which was really nice of them. So I kind of took the piss and was like, cost parts. So I kind of went a bit ballistic and got like the triple clamps, got all these extra bits and bobs, which I will run through with you when we stop. I took the I had the Agropovich official 1290 exhaust on it, and then Pipeworks offered me this little stubby can, which I think is about 200 quid as opposed to 900 list on the Agropovich, and it sounds ridiculous. It's the overrun, it should kick in about now. That, can you hear that? It is, honestly, you just drive around looking for an excuse to decelerate off the throttle. And the torque on it is just mental. It's just mental. I haven't really had a chance to say thank you, because without you guys voting, I wouldn't have this. So yeah, I owe you some videos on her. Just listen. Can you hear that? Oh, I'm actually going to do a video specifically, I'll link it here, with the noise of this Pipeworks can on this bike, because it is immense. So yeah, why did I crash? I was a dick, really. I was on old tyres, the OE Dunlops that came with the bike. The front had done a lot of miles, and I was pushing it. I mean, it was happened so early in the event that I didn't even have time to put the camera on it once. I just I thought, oh, I'll just go out and do a couple of test laps, and I was flying, overtaking a load of S1000s, and it was awesome. And I was like, yeah! And I just lost the front. I went into the chicane, going up over the crest, and there's a really big, like, sausagey curve on the left, and I was cranked over, and I think my knee slider or my knee just hit it a bit too much and just washed the front out, and I just low-sided into the gravel on the left, on the right. Gutted. Felt like a right twat. It's nothing worse than overtaking a load of people like, yeah! And then they all overtake you and you're standing in the gravel going, oh! And your bike's in bits. So yeah, so then I set about the rebuild, which took a long time. And then when I finally got it back working, I had a service on it. Then it had a recall because there's an issue with the tank. It wasn't this bike was affected as in it needed the recall, but it didn't have the issue. There was some seepage coming out of a flange. So got that all done, had it serviced, and then when it came back from the service, the clutch was slipping. So then I had to go all the way back, and it's just been back and forth. It turns out they had to change the clutch springs or something. So finally today, and then it's been shit weather, and also I can't ride it into London because it will get nicked. It's the ultimate stealable bike, and I don't want it to get nicked. And it's good to be back out on her because it is a brilliant road bike. It's a weird one because there's not one element that stands out. I mean, it's incredibly torquey engine. That's probably what gives you the thrill factor. But the rest of the package, it's such a bespoke bike. It's not like the other kind of super sport nakeds that are super bikes that have been chopped up and compromised to make them more upright. This is a ground up build of a super naked, and just, you know, the suspension's not amazing. The kind of violence that it creates isn't fantastic in terms of bike control. It's not amazing on circuit. It's expensive, but all those things come together to make something just fucking awesome. It's just such good fun. So yeah, so finally I'm out and I can show you guys how much it means to me without welling up. And I can't thank you enough. So the only way to do that is to give you more content, which I will do. So yeah, so I got rid of the tyres. Once I've crashed on a set of tyres, I just hate them forever. Just psychological. And I've got the new Metzler Racetech RRs, the road compounds, the K3s, and they have made a pretty big difference to how this bike handles. So I'm going to meet Fagan now. He's got a Suzuki GSX-S 1000F. Is that the right word? F, the third one. And we're going down. If any of you guys follow me on Instagram, my profile picture there is me jumping over a humpback bridge on a Ducati Panigale, and it was just down here. So we'll see if it's still awesome. That's it. Where the fuck's Fagan? So yeah, so I haven't really, going back to what I said way at the beginning of this ride, which was that yeah, I did win it. Yeah, I owe you guys some videos on it. They are coming. It's difficult because I can't ride it to work because it gets stolen and there's nowhere to park it. It's difficult to find the time to do it unless I just go out and do bespoke rides. So maybe, I don't know, maybe I'll try and do a trip on it, do some touring on it, because it deserves to be ridden because it's epic. So I guess I should do a bit of an update for you guys. First of all, bike update. What bikes do I own? What bikes do I have? I've got this, the KTM 1290 Super Duke R. I've got the GS, the BMW R1200 GS Adventure. I've got the original Suzuki GSXR 1000 K8, which was the one I went green laning on. I've got the Honda Fireblade CBR 1000RR, which is my race bike, the carbon Kevlar setup, which incidentally was the Repsol originally, but I crashed it. I've got, and that little R100, 1978 BMW R107. I am itching for a 1299. If I was to buy a sports bike this year, it would be the 1299 or the R1. I'm loving this at the moment. I'm loving these tyres as well, the Metzeler's. Love it. I love it. So yeah, just, I mean, a million thank yous basically for doing what I asked you to do last year. Such a long time ago that competition was going on. And I can't thank you enough. So, time to make some content on the KTM. It's just ultimate street bike. Other bikes may be faster accelerating, more comfortable, all that shit, more reliable. But this, it all comes together to make a bike which is just delicious, absolutely delicious. The way that twin makes you feel. I used to be all about inline four, like technical, no, yeah, let's do it efficiently and let's do it the best, which is ultimately an inline four. But the more I ride twins, the more I want them, the more I enjoy the ceremony of actually riding them. On circuit, I think it's a different thing, because you're looking for the best performance, the best efficiencies and all that stuff. Whoa! That was close. That made my heart flutter. So once again, thank you for giving me this. Hello mate, you alright? Should we just do another celebration of pizza, because it's just such a idiot-proof thing to cook. Oh, I'm gonna have that one actually. This one looks shit. Oh, will it fit in my bag? Oh, stone. Oh, okay, let's do it. All right, now to try and fit this. Nice. Ow!